If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, Drake is self-isolating after coming in contact with Kevin Durant, who tested positive for COVID-19. And Kodak Black says he wants his coronavirus shit to last until he gets out of prison. Plus, Meek Mill reacts to the way his hometown of Philly is handling the coronavirus pandemic. Let's talk hip-hop. So, here's the situation, man. A couple days ago, actually on March 11th, which was about 8 days ago, Drake was out in LA, right? And he was there chilling, and Kevin Durant came to LA, or went to LA too, because the Nets were gonna play against the Lakers, right? And Kevin Durant is not playing or anything like that because y'all know that he's injured, but of course he's just traveling with his team, right? The Brooklyn Nets. So anyway, they get to LA, and then after the game, of course, KD goes out to party with one of his celebrity besties, Drake, right? But the whole situation is that while they're there at Nice Guy, everything's cool, they're having fun, they're partying, things are great, right? And I don't really know or understand why Kevin Durant got tested for coronavirus. Well, okay, so there are other players that are on the Brooklyn Nets that already do have COVID-19, so I guess they tested everybody on the Brooklyn Nets, right? And it turns out that Kevin Durant tested positive for COVID-19, right? So he has the coronavirus, straight up and down, but he's what they call asymptomatic, so what that means is that he's not sick, he's not coughing, he's not sneezing, no sore throat, he doesn't feel any flu-like symptoms, but he still has it. He's walking around mad regular like me and you, right? Anyway, so when you get more than 6 feet into contact with somebody that has COVID-19, you probably are at risk of getting it too. Like when Donald Trump was at risk of getting it because he shook people's hands who had the coronavirus, right? So same thing with Drake. You chilling all night partying with KD, I'm sure that Drake was exposed to it and everybody else that KD and Drake were partying with, right? So now Drake is sitting up in his mansion in Toronto watching movies and just self-isolating, right? Which is smart, and also, you know, it makes sense, right? Drake hasn't said anything about it, and we don't even know if Drake has even been tested or not. But a lot of celebrities, Drake, Cardi B, Offset, people are just literally in their house, in their mansion, trying to stay away from the coronavirus, which is insane, right? So Drake also released a statement to, you know, all his fans, talking about how he's closing his OVO store locations, right? So he says, during this time of uncertainty, we are committed to taking every precautionary measure to protect the health and safety of our customers and employees. As of yesterday, we have temporarily closed all stores until further notice. Online shopping will remain available with free shipping at octobersveryown.com and the OVO app. We understand that the situation is ever evolving, and we continue to follow the guidelines that the CDC has set forth for us and the state and federal governments to minimize the spread and impact of the virus. Be safe and be well, OVO, right? So this is crazy, right? When I mean, basically every single school and every single business and every single club and every single restaurant and every single place where anybody can gather, you know, just more than, let's say, 10 people is completely closed down, not just here in New York, but everywhere across the world, which is insane, right? But that's what's going on for now. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Yeah, nah, the true rap niggas can't make no money right now. This corona shit need to last till I get out.
Now, for a nigga that's in prison, Kodak Black got more to say than a little bit. Am I lying or nah, right? Like, this is crazy. Like, every time I go on Instagram or Twitter or just even look at my phone, I see Kodak Black talking about something or posting up something. Like, yo, is Kodak Black really locked up or not? Like, but anyway, right? So that's a little clip of him. I guess he was like on a jail conversation with somebody, right? And he knows what's going on too, because everybody knows what's going on, right? So he's talking about the coronavirus. He's like, I hope this coronavirus shit lasts until I get home. These rappers can't get no money, right? Which I hear you, right? But I don't hope that it lasts until you come home, because you've got 3 years in prison. So for coronavirus to last out here in the world for 3 years means that you might not have a home to come back to, right? And then, you know, Kodak Black, it ain't our fault that your ass is locked up. You feel me? Like, nah, he happy that he locked up. He ain't getting no money. So he happy that he locked up and everybody else ain't getting no money either. He's like, I ain't missing shit out there. You know what? This is cool that I'm locked up in here because I get to chill and y'all out there catching the coronavirus, right? But whatever, man. Kodak Black is funny, ignorant, talented, and it's really just sad that he's even locked up in prison to begin with. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. All right, so I saw this a couple days ago and I didn't even think this was real, so I didn't even talk about it, but clearly it is real, right? So Steve Keeley, who is a news reporter locally on Fox News in Philadelphia, went on Twitter and he posted up this tweet. He says, breaking news, Philadelphia police officers are instructed to stop making arrests for the following list of crimes that they consider to be non-violent crimes, right? Here is a screenshot of the email that was sent to all police officers telling them just to obtain arrest warrants for now, right? So that means that if they see you doing whatever one of these crimes that are on the list, they're not going to arrest you, but they will take all your information, your social security number, your address, and all that stuff, and they will put out a warrant for your arrest, and I guess just come back and arrest you whenever this coronavirus thing is done, right? So then they put out the list of things, and this is the crazy thing, right? So the list of these non-violent offenses include all narcotics offenses, right? So that's basically like anything, whether you're selling a little bit of crack, a dime bag of weed, or if you get caught with 10 bricks in your trunk, you're not going to get arrested in Philly, right? Theft from person. So like if I steal something from you, right? Your watch or your wallet or something. Non-violent though. So not like if I do it at gunpoint, but maybe like if I just snatch your purse, right? So retail theft. If somebody steals a car. Theft from auto. If somebody breaks into your car, right? Burglary, breaking into your house. Vandalism, spray painting some shit, right? All bench warrants. Not arresting anybody for prior bench warrants that they've had. So if you got, let's say, pulled over and you didn't have car insurance and then you were supposed to go to court and then you didn't go to court and now there's a warrant out for your arrest and the police catch up to you and they say, oh, you got a warrant out because you never went to court for that time you ain't have no car insurance, they're gonna let your ass go, right? They just keep the bench warrant rocking, right? Stolen auto. I don't even know what the hell that is, right? Economic crime. So like writing bad checks, fraud, money laundering, credit card scams, things like that. And then prostitution. So, yo, if y'all selling pussy out there, you ain't getting arrested in Philly, right? So then Meek Mill sees this and he retweets it and he says, yo, Philly about to be Grand Theft Auto 6 out here, right? And he was kind of saying it in a funny way, but also it's kind of like he's saying, listen, this is insane that y'all are not going to arrest people for doing all these crimes in the city, right? But it's clear that, and this is why I know that if a government did this whole conspiracy theory, right? If a government did this whole coronavirus thing, it ain't the U.S. government, because the U.S. government is scared as shit. And don't you think that they will be taking this opportunity to arrest mad people, right? If they're scared and actually not gonna arrest motherfuckers, then you know at least the U.S. government ain't do this, right? There must be another government for somewhere else, maybe Italy and China, right? But anyway, that's what's going on for now, man. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.